What's the best example of girls supporting girls you've ever seen? My boyfriend left me for a Nara Smith look-alike because he didn't want to look at my deformed face forever. My face wasn't even deformed. I just had cystic acne that triggered his trypophobia, scarring from picking my pimples and skin so dry it would peel in patches. Even then he'd tell he'd just get over his fear because he couldn't imagine losing me. But he obviously didn't mean that because the minute a girl with clear skin came along he left me. And if he left after 2 years, that meant every man would leave me for someone prettier. I couldn't handle feeling like that, so I called my best friend over before I unalived myself. When she got to my house, I cried about my ex dumping me because I was so ugly, and that I should have known he would leave me because people literally flinch at the sight of my face. And even though it didn't look like it, I nearly broke my wallet on products, but they would only clear my skin for a couple of months. She consoled me as I told her that I even had weekly esthetician appointments, but even after all of that nothing worked on me. It just felt like the world was out to get me. By the end of my rant, my best friend said that if my skin was causing me all these problems and nothing was helping, then I should just go to her esthetician. I almost asked what difference it would make, but seeing as my best friend didn't get dumped for being deformed since she didn't have pimples or flaky skin, her esthetician was clearly doing something right. I immediately begged her to take me to her esthetician, and even though it was kind of hard to get an appointment, I finally got booked after weeks of waiting. Then, as I was getting a facial done, I wondered if I was getting scammed because she did the same things as my old esthetician. However, I realized that wasn't the case when she finished my facial and asked me what my skincare routine was. I was honestly ashamed. When I told her I used popular brands all the time and that I followed different routines people shared online like the Korean sets, even though they never worked, she asked if that meant I didn't have a skincare routine based on my skin type, and when I said no, she claimed her services were useless. I was confused, so she explained that when she does her services, if her clients don't have a good skincare routine, it's almost as if she hasn't done anything on their face. She said that I couldn't just follow trends because no matter what I did or put on my face, I would never have perfect skin if I didn't have a personalized skincare routine, or honestly one that just worked at all. I asked how I could figure out what worked for me instead of treating my skin like everyone else's. She said that before I even thought about buying any products, I should take a 3-minute bamboo quiz. I asked what that was, and she explained that I would get a personalized skincare routine based on what I answered on the quiz, and I could get the exact products I needed. When she said that, I took the quiz and answered that my skin was dry, my breakouts were frequent, and that I wanted to get rid of my scarring and flaky skin patches. At the end, I got a custom skincare routine that consisted of 6 products, which shocked me because my routine was triple that. I couldn't believe how simple it would have been to get clear skin. I was so excited to buy the products, but I instantly felt my dreams of perfect skin fading when I saw the price for a 3-month supply was over $100. I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend so much money on skincare products again, but as I scrolled down the page there were so many great reviews, and my esthetician must have noticed my hesitation because she said that the high price just meant that the products were all high quality, and said that people spend over $200 on Accutane or other topical skincare products even though sometimes it doesn't work, and they can have horrible side effects like diarrhea and hair loss. She reassured me that these products weren't going to have any side effects or harm my skin because they only used whole organic ingredients like rosemary and sunflower oil. It was going to give me beautiful skin through healthier skin. When she reminded me that I wouldn't be able to find a routine like this anywhere else, because the routine was designed just for my skin type and skin problems, I caved and bought the products. When they arrived, I used everything from the rosewater cleanser to the mud mask. All the products felt refreshing, and after just a week my skin felt soft instead of rough like sandpaper. I even noticed the number of pimples on my face were reducing, and I knew it was because the products from the quiz were protecting my skin barrier, unlike my other products. Luckily, since I didn't get as many pimples over the course of 2 weeks, I couldn't pick at them and didn't scar my skin. I was even able to get rid of the scars I already had, which no other products were able to do no matter how hard I tried. After 3 weeks, my dry patches were disappearing and were being replaced with hydrated and bouncy skin. I realized no other products had worked this fast, but it made sense because the 3-minute bamboo quiz gave me products that were specifically tailored to fix my skin problems. After all that, my skin feels so good that there's literally no way that I couldn't feel beautiful, and I was even confident when going out in public. I noticed that people weren't judging me anymore, and a guy even asked me for my number, saying that I was his type. Even my best friend was shocked when she saw my results after just a month. She said that I was glowing and she was glad I finally had products that worked on me. I told her that her esthetician told me about the 3-minute bamboo quiz and how much it helped me, and before I could say anything else, she said that the quiz helped her so much too. It took me a second to register that, but when I got what she meant, I asked her why the hell she didn't just tell me to take the quiz if she knew about it. She could have saved me so much money and time. She had to apologize for 20 minutes straight, and she even said she'd take me shopping. I immediately forgave her because I wanted to show off my healthy and glowing skin to everyone. I also wanted to prove that you could see 2 pretty best friends.